Happy Father's Day, everyone. We're about to have a tell-all today. Not playing around today. We're going to get some answers. Happy Father's Day, guys. I don't have the my earbuds in. So, if you guys can tell me how I sound. Thank you, guys. Happy Father's Day. I am pumped about this. Sound good? Okay. Oh, you guys ready? Y'all ain't ready for this. You guys aren't ready for this one.
What up?
There, the man himself.
What's going on?
All right, I'm just.
Can you hear me good?
Can you hear me? All right.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I got you.
All right, Caesar. Hey, so I surprised him. I didn't mention it. So now everybody's getting to know today's guest is going to be Caesar. Do you mind starting by doing a quick drop for the show? It's like, hey, this is Caesar from 90 Day Fiance, and you're listening to the Domenick Nati Show, just for the radio part.
All right. Hey, this is Caesar from 90 Day Fiance, and you're watching the Domenick Show.
Yeah, you're watching the Domenick Nati Show.
Oh, okay. This is Caesar from 90 Day Fiance, and you're watching the Domenick Nati Show.
Perfect. Okay, I'll do my radio intro for the station, and then I'll get started. Okay, welcome back. Okay, welcome back to the Domenick Nati Show on Intellectual Radio in Chicago and iHeartRadio. I've been telling you about our special guest, and the time has come. The man himself from 90 Day Fiance, Caesar Mack, is here today. Caesar, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm actually doing all right. I'm doing better now because we all here together. We all here together, and it's a special day. And happy Father's Day, everybody.
Yes, absolutely, man. Happy Father's Day. Bro, this is our first time talking, and I have so many questions. And I know that a lot of people here have a lot of questions too. So let me just jump right into it. What is your current status with Maria?
Well, my current status with Maria is we really don't talk. I'm assuming that we're friends. You know, I don't have any ill will towards her. You know, I don't have anything bad to say about her. But the thing is, we just haven't been talking. We stopped talking about 3 months ago, you know, and pretty much that's about it. That's really about it.
You have not spoken to Maria in 3 months.
In a whole 3 months. So whatever you guys know or hear out there, I haven't spoken to her at all for the whole 3 months. And for you guys that are watching, I'm not lying at all.
Okay. Okay. Now I wanna get back to that, but I'm gonna ask you this: you in a 5-year period that you were with Maria, how much money did you give her?
Man, I'll say about 90,000 a year for 5 years. I'll say it's been about around there, because it was it was like $800 every 2 weeks. Yeah, a whole $800 every 2 weeks for approximately 5 years straight. And I was like working 7 days a week. I wasn't taking no days off or anything. And that's real. That's no bullshit, you guys. That's no bullshit. That's saving up my tips and everything. Yes, that's a fact.
1,600 a month you're giving her just for what? I mean, just because that's what she wanted or needed? I mean, why does she get $1,600 a month?
Well, the thing was, no, it's all true. It's no lies. The reason why is because at that time, you know, I was trying to get the visa done. I was trying to get her airplane ticket done. I was trying to get everything on point so that she can get there. And then when all this stuff, when she didn't even make it here, that's when I called the show, and that's when they helped me out.
And you did that for 5 years. For 5 years.
Yeah, for 5 years straight. Only days I took off was on holidays.
90,000 a year for 5 years.
Yeah, yeah. And now, since I haven't given no money at all to anybody, I have my own money now. So now I'm actually having my own money and I can actually do things.
Okay, so when you did meet Maria, when you guys first met, right, in person, how,
Yeah.
I mean, how quick did she bring up money to you? I mean, was it like, hey, I meet you, and then, I mean, how, we call it pocket checking. So how fast did she pocket check you when you met her in person?
I'll say like in a matter of first of all, when we first got together, it was kind of unreal because I was in this tiny little hotel in Kyiv, and I stayed there. It was like a business hotel, and I stayed there for like about 10 days. Then I got another hotel, and then I stayed there for the rest of the 3 days that I was there. But I'll say the first day we had dinner, and then she was kind of pissed off about the show, and then she was like, in order to be with me, you got to give me probably about 800 every 2 weeks. And she's like, that's what, because I don't want to work in this country, and if I work in the country, it's not going to be good for me because it's corrupt. That's what she was telling me. So she was like, hey, I just can't work in this country like that. And if I do work somewhere else, our relationship is over. So if I leave the country, then our relationship is over. And then that was it.
And when you got there, I mean, did she ask like how much money you brought for that trip, or how much money was in your bank account? Was she asking questions like that?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Well, what I did was at that time she had some bills. She had some bills to take care of. So since I was there, I brought probably about like 7,000. So since I was there, I was like, well, let me help you out. So what I did was I gave her 2,000, and then she was like, can I get like at least four? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I came here to see you. I didn't come here to spend all my damn money, to sit here and spend all my damn money on you like that. I thought we were going to go on trips. I thought I was going to see Ukraine. I thought I was going to go visit all these nice places there. Didn't visit nowhere at all.
wow. So it was all about money, and she was just trying to find out right away how much you brought, how much she was going to get. I mean, what did you get in return? You give her money, like what does she give you?
No, I didn't get nothing. I got a hug. I got a hug and a kiss on the cheek. That's what I got. So the main thing was, in order to be with her, she wants to live this lavish lifestyle. And so in order to be with this person, you have to do that. And then spend the money for the visa and to get her here, because she didn't want to do the show at all. And the show was an accurate description of how she was, how she was. I'm not saying that she's a bad person or anything, but in order to be with her, you got to pay. So you got to pay to play.
I mean, did you how long did it take? Did you want sex in return, or I mean, not that you're paying for it, but I mean, was that, did she offer that to you, or did she try to barter with you for sex, for money? Did that ever?
No,
No.
no. The deal was that we were supposed to. The deal was that we were supposed to get together so we can get the visa together. That's what we're supposed to do. That was the whole thing. We're supposed to be together so we can get the visa together. That's why we took pictures together. That's why we were collaborating on things, on where we're going to move to. And she was like, once we get the visa together, then we're good. But the thing was, she had somebody to get the visa ready, but then she wanted more money to give her. So basically, she wasn't working, and she wanted me to give her more money for the visa. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Why can't you come up with your half? Like 50-50, come up with your half, and then I'll come up with my half, and then we can put it together. But she was like, you know what, Caesar? I just wasted my time. I had to like cancel our interview because you couldn't come up with the rest of the money.
Did the relationship? I mean, it's 5 years. I mean, when did the relationship start to get intimate?
Uh, it started when I was there. We did a little kissing. When I was there in Ukraine, we did a little kissing, a little foreplay, that shit like that. But that was after that, man. That was it. And then when I came back, and I thought we were gonna get married and all that crap like that, it didn't even happen because I couldn't do it anymore. Once the Corona started, then that's when, once the corona started, that's when I had to cut it off, because then I wouldn't have any money to myself. She would just keep taking.
So you've never had sex with Maria?
No,
No. Okay.
no, we did a couple of things. We did a couple of things, but it didn't get to that level. Because when I went there, I kind of knew it was going to be like that, but I knew we were going to do some foreplay stuff like that. But
Yeah. 90 grand a year. Yeah. So now, did she ever ask for money for outside stuff, like to pay her bills, or her rent or medical bills? Like, does she hit you up for that stuff too?
yeah, that's what no, that's what the money was for. The money was for helping her pay her bills, helping her pay for helping her family out, buying clothes for herself, stuff like that. That's where the money basically went to, that I when I sent it to her.
Okay, but if she had like an unexpected bill, like a medical bill, would she also hit you up for additional money for that, or?
Yeah, yeah. If she had like some medical bills, yep, she would hit me up for money for that. Or what she would do is she would have probably went and got a loan, and then once she got the loan, then she would sit there and say, "Hey, I got a loan. Help me pay this off."
Now, does she do? Does Maria do other things to try, like? Because I know I work in media, and I know that you can take pictures of yourself or have pictures of yourself and try to sell them to the press. Has she ever done stuff like that, where she's, also trying to make money off of her own image and sell pictures or videos of herself?
See, I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure, but I know she's. I know that David knows her. David from the show. He's talked to her before in the past on the website, on Anastasia website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So David, he ran into her, and she knows who David is because she's talked to him too. She's like, and I didn't know it until when I first started the show, that she basically was like on all sort of different websites.
Okay, and I think that was on the tell-all, right? Or did they mention?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm not the biggest. I'm trying.
No, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I don't think that was on the tell-all. I think it was after. I think it was after I got off the tell-all, and then people were showing me all these different websites that she was on.
Oh, okay. So that's new information from your mouth, that Maria knows who David is, and he's approached her on this website.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it was like years ago.
okay. Um, Now I need to talk to you about Jesse, because there's a lot of
Yeah,
um, there's a video that I saw of Jesse and Maria speaking, where she said you were trying to reach out to her, like recently, but you're saying that the last time that you spoke to her was 3 months ago, right?
yeah, right.
Okay. Now, do you believe that Jesse has a romantic interest in Maria?
Well, that's a good one right there, because actually I really don't know, which for him, we're supposed to be, I guess, acquaintances, or we're supposed to be, I guess not really friends, but hey, what's up? How you doing? That's really about it. But my thing is, when she went to Barcelona, I paid for that trip at that time. Yeah, because she said she needed some money for the bills. And the other thing is, you really don't know what they did when she was in Barcelona with him. Even though that they said that they're friends, they could have did something else. We'll never know.
Okay, so they did go on to Barcelona together, and then what? So that we just one-on-one vacation, and they're claiming they didn't do anything.
Yeah, and she said it was. She just told me. She says, "Hey, Caesar, it's just I'm going on a trip with a friend of mine." That's what she told me. She says, "I'm gonna go see a friend of mine on the trip," and I had no idea about that. And then all of a sudden, man, I get like somebody sees it, and then they forward a message to me. I'm like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, these two are like hugged up together like damn parakeets, and they're sitting there talking, taking video, and then I'm like, "What the hell?" So I'm thinking probably they did do something. I have no idea what was going on that. But, when two people are together and they're on a supposedly vacation, things happen.
Were you guys together when they went on that vacation?
Yeah, at the time, that was after I had just seen her. That was after I had just about a couple of weeks after I came to see her, after I went to go see her.
You guys were dating, and she went on a vacation
Supposedly,
with another man.
yeah, supposedly dating. That's what happened. We were supposedly dating when when um when I got back, and it was I think about like a week or a month or so, and then that's when she went down there, but she didn't tell me that she was going to go over there and see him, and I had no it's and I had no idea about that.
Now, are you? Let me go back one question. Did David Murphy? Did he pay money to Maria on that site? Like they exchanged? And do you know how much money David paid to speak with Maria on that site?
No, no, I don't know.
Okay. Do you
No, I don't know
if,
anything about that.
say if he paid her?
No, I don't know.
You don't.
I have no idea on that. I just know that he was like he did talk to her. He was talking to her on that site. And they know it, and they know each other. She knows him, and he knows her.
So would you consider? Because I'm trying to understand because I'm a little behind on the storyline. But would you consider Jesse to be a friend? Like, or is he just someone that you know through the show?
I would say he's just someone that I know through the show.
So basically, how did Jesse and Maria did they just find each other when the show started airing? Is that what happened?
No, what happened was when before we had first signed up for the show, when we first signed up for the show, that was when I showed her his little episode, and then after I showed the episode, then that was when she contacted him.
She reached out to him, and what was her reason?
That's what she told me. She reached out to him, and then from the whole episode, I guess they were friends from the whole season that we started.
Okay. Now, um, do you and Jesse, are you guys in contact directly? Do you?
We have a we kind of have we talk once in a great while, but I don't really have nothing against the dude. He's all right guy. I don't have nothing against him, but they're doing their own thing now, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm not really worried about that.
Does he reach out to you and message you and butt into your relationship and your interactions with Maria? Does Jesse do that?
Like a couple of times he called me up and asked me what was going on because she was calling him, and the time that me and her were talking, she was calling him and just talking shit about me, telling him lies, telling him a whole bunch of crazy shit that I was talking about him, which I would never talk about the dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against him, so I wasn't gonna sit there and talk shit about him. But then she's gonna lie to him and then try to get him on her side. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? So it was like one drama. So like right when I told her something, she'd jump over there to him, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell? And he'd call me. He'd be like, what's going on, C's? What are you doing? And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So I had to just cut both of them off, because she was starting shit with him that there was no need to even start, man. We were cool together at one point, but with those two actually being together or dating or whatever the hell they're doing, that was fucking up our relationship.
So they've been talking. They were talking while you guys were together, and then. But did you ever find any evidence of like sexting or intimate conversations, like on her phone or anything like that? Like, or has anyone gotten back to you to say that they were talking like while you were together with her? That she was.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about the sexting or anything, because when I was with her at that time, I didn't look in her phone because we're in the hotel a lot of the time by ourselves. And, I'm not going to look in nobody's phone. But, for me, I don't care. They could go ahead and have babies together if they want to. That'd probably be some cute kids.
Um,
you know,
Jesse ever messaged you and seemed jealous, like a jealous boyfriend with you, like you're butting into his relationship?
no, the brother, man, the brother was just asking so many damn questions, man. Like, what did you guys do? Where are you guys at? Did you guys sleep together? What? The thing is, I mean, I understand. I understand that he wanted to see what the bottom of the situation was. But if we're in a relationship and me and her are talking, you don't have to ask that many questions, brother.
So
And so,
yeah. So you're together with her, and then he's messaging you, and he's supposed to be her friend, and he's asking you if you had sex with her and what your status is with her.
yeah, because she must have told him some outrageous story, which I don't know what the hell she was telling him. And I have no idea what the hell she was telling him, but she made it seem really good. And I mean, and then he called me up and I told him what was going on, you know?
Right. I mean, how did you respond? So basically, this is your girl, and then there's just some dude that's like from the cast that's your friend that's asking you to explain your relationship with her and if you had sex with her. So, I mean, how do you respond to that? Like, how did you respond to him? Like, bro, mind your business, or was it like how did you reply?
No, I just told him what happened, and my thing was like, actually, like, why are you even worried about it? And he just kept saying, we've been friends for a long time. And since we've been friends for a long time, that I'm concerned about her. And I'm like, it really doesn't matter, man. Just stay in your own lane and do whatever you're doing. And if you guys are friends, you guys do your friend thing. And me and her are doing our own thing. Keep it separate, And so, like right now, like since you said the interview, I had no idea about that they did an interview until you told me right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, until you told me right now. And my thing is that I don't know if the thing is, if they're going to sit there and talk, they need to leave my name out of their mouth. So that way they can just do their own thing because I have nothing to do with them anymore. I don't. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not associated with them. I'm like, who are they? I mean, is he trying to get her more publicity? I mean, are they going to go on I hope they go on another show and get their own show together.
yeah. Do you think that that's the plan? Do you think that's what this is all
I don't know.
about?
It could be. I mean, they probably could get their own show together. He probably can get an English woman and then marry her, and then after he gets the green card, then marry Maria, and then bring her down to America, and then they can go ahead and live this dream life with the white picket fence and the house. Yeah, and all these cute blonde kids running around with green and blue eyes. I mean, that is what they need to do, because for me, I do not care whatever the hell that they do. If they want to do that, let them fucking do that shit.
Now, do you you did do the quarantine special? Now, why when you did the quarantine show, how come you did not do that with Maria? And did Jesse have anything to say about you not doing it with Maria or anything? Did he butt into that part too? Because we were all a little surprised
Well,
he didn't do it with her.
well, the thing about it is that she did another thing where was that she called him up and said I was harassing her on getting the quarantine issue. That I was harassing her, that I was forcing her, and I wasn't. I wasn't forcing her at all. The only thing I told her is, if you want to do it, that's up to you. If you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to. It's not like, it's not like I'm just pushing her. And then the thing is, the production, the crew, they asked the producers, they asked her for the pictures, and she didn't want to give up any of the pictures. She just said those pictures are for me only, and she just told me, she said they're for me only, and if they want pictures, they're gonna have to give me $3,000 for the pictures. And that's what she told me. Yeah.
What pictures?
Pictures of us, me and her together in Ukraine.
If who wanted pictures of you and her?
If TLC wanted pictures or Sharp Entertainment wanted pictures of us together, that she would actually want $3,000 from them. That's what she told me.
Oh, so they wanted pictures of you guys for what? The quarantine special? Sharp Entertainment and TLC?
Yeah. To prove that I was actually with Maria in Ukraine. Yeah.
And she tried to get TLC to pay her $3,000 in order to give them the pictures.
Yeah. But I don't think they did, because that's why she's not on there.
Okay, so now do you have the pictures as well?
No, you know what I did? And the messed up thing about it is that I lent her my phone, and after we took the picture, she says, "Here, let me check out the pictures on your phone." So I let her take a look at it, and then after she took a look at it, we went downstairs and we went to the Uber. There was an Uber downstairs in the hotel, and then after she left, I went back up and I looked in my Google Drive, and she fucking erased all the damn pictures.
So she erased all the pictures you guys took because she,
Yeah, on my phone. Yep. So I came back to the States and I had a friend of mine go through my phone and actually go into my Google Drive and look for it, and we couldn't find any of the damn pictures, any of them at all. Yeah, so I couldn't believe it. And I know everybody thinks it's a lie, but it's actually the truth. Actually the truth. And I actually went down there. I could show you the stamp on my damn visa, on my passport. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
so then when the quarantine special came out, they wanted the pictures and she said, "I'll give you the pictures of us for $3,000," and then TLC said, "We're not going to pay you." You're right.
Yeah, well, that's what she told. That's what she told me. Yeah.
Okay. So you were going to do the quarantine with Maria, or no? Were you ever going to do the show, that quarantine special with her?
Yeah, I was.
You
Yeah, we were gonna do it. We were gonna do it actually together, but then she didn't want to do it together. She didn't want to do it again.
okay? And then when you were about to do that, because that seems like, did Jesse ever question you about doing the quarantine special with Maria? Like, did he reach out the way he did in other occasions and be like, and try to get involved in that decision?
Well, I think what it was I think that he was just being a her friend, and he was just basically seeing what was going on because she said she was in distress. You know, she said she was in distress. So what she did was she goes and she makes up this fucking lie and saying, "Oh wow, Caesar's pushing me." So she calls him up and he's like, "Caesar, what's going on, man? Are you doing that?" I'm like, "No, I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing her." She does a lot of lying to him to get him riled up, you know. And the poor guy, man, you know, he's just trying to be her friend. And so the guy goes and then sees what's going on with me and then starts saying, "Hey, Caesar, what's going on?" But it's all her ass. She's the one that gets him fucking going, you know. And so if that's who the person that he wants to stick with, then go ahead. They need to just stick with each other.
Wow. So you were wanting to do the quarantine special. So she calls Jesse and says, "Caesar's pressured me to do the quarantine special." And then Jesse calls you and is like, what's going on? Like, defends her and gets it.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, bro, I'm not telling the woman because you can't make her ass do anything. She's gonna do whatever the hell she wants to do, and that's what it was. That's what the whole thing was, you know. So that's her ass. You know, she's gonna do whatever she wants to do, and that's just all on her. I had nothing to do with that. I'm like, if you want to do it, then you do it. If you don't, then don't. That's it.
Now, does Jesse say to you that he wants you guys to get together or get married? Like, does he? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he trying to like talk to you on the phone or message you and say, like pretend like he wants you guys back together?
Basically what it is that he wants us to he actually wanted us to be together, and so he was trying for us to be together because we were going to actually go down there and actually you know, he was probably going to be like my best man down there, and then but after all this lying that her ass is doing, I don't even want to see the chick no more. So I have nothing against him. You know, I have nothing against him. It's her. It's mostly not even the guy's fault. It's always the women's fault. That's what it is. I mean, you know, every woman is different, so I can't put it on all women, but it's her ass. Her ass is the main problem, you know.
But did you block Jesse on social media?
No, I didn't. I mean, you know what? I'll say I blocked him on some of my stuff because actually I got pissed because it seems like she gets his ass so riled up, man, that I don't even really even need to even hear what he has to say because she just gets them all fucking going crazy, man. And a lot of the shit isn't even my fault.
Okay. Now, this girl that you did go on the quarantine special with, is it Aya? Is that how you say her name? Aya, from New Orleans?
No, well, hold on. Some people said it sounds like I'm hurt, but I'm not. Hey guys, I'm not hurt at all. I just get annoyed because a lot of the shit that Maria does, she tries to seem like she's the victim, which she's not. Everybody knows how she is. When she was on that show was 110% real. I put my life on the line on that show, and that's how she is in real life.
Okay. No, absolutely, man. And if you see something, that
But anyway, there's no pain or nothing. It's just annoying.
yeah.
It's just annoying. But anyway, go ahead.
But this girl that you went on the show with on the quarantine, what is her name? Aya? How do you?
Yeah, I
Aya
yeah.
from New Orleans. So, I mean, what happened with this girl just appeared out of nowhere, and I mean, what happened with her?
Actually, we're doing pretty good at first. We're doing really good, and then all of a sudden, man, I'll tell you something though. Her family, she has a beautiful family. I think her mom is awesome. Her whole family is, but the chick just wanted to take a little bit of the fame that I got. That's all. She saw that, and I'm not even really that famous. I'm not an A-lister. I'm not anybody. I'm just a regular person. And she just wanted to do that. That's all she wanted. She was just trying to sit there and just try to play me. She just tried to basically play me, but she couldn't play me. I can't. I already been through that shit already.
Where did this girl come from? I mean, how did you meet her?
Well, we've been friends for about like 6 months, like 6 or 7, almost a year, almost the whole year.
Okay, and then so did this girl do the same thing that Maria did? Like, did she ask you for money?
Uh, you know what? She was trying to say that she needed help, and she needed a lot of help, so she wanted me to give her some money for some help, and so I had to end up blocking her ass too.
So she asked you for money
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And,
At the
and
time when
basically,
we were together, because I went to New Orleans and I went to go see her in New Orleans, and I went to go and visit her because I was planning that trip for like months, for months to go see her, and then all of a sudden, man, I get there, and then everything was okay, and then this chick was like, she was like unresponsive, so I just left. I left. I stayed there, I think, for like 3 days. And then after I stayed there, then her family took me to the airport. She didn't even go to the airport. And then after I get back, I thought everything was I kind of knew something was off. And then she was like, I'm in trouble. I need some money. Can you help me? And I'm like, nah, I can't help you. And then I just blocked her.
did you meet this girl online also, or how did you meet her?
I met her on where did I meet her? I think I met her on Instagram, first. Yeah. But then we were talking for a while, and we did a lot of FaceTime on Facebook. We start talking on Facebook, and we got on Facebook and started talking for a while. And then that's when I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and start really connecting, and let me go down there and see you.
Okay, but basically, how it ended is she just did all this just to be on TV, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's all it was.
Now, this girl, if she asked you for money, right? Like, does she has anything else going on in her background? Like, does she have a criminal record? Any legal troubles? Like, anything like that?
No, I really don't know about that. I don't know if she has any legal troubles or anything going on. All she said was that she just needed a little help, and I'm not doing that no more, man. I'm not a sucker anymore. I learned. I'll say I learned from that. I learned from the relationship from Maria. I learned from that, and I grew from that, and that was it, man. I'm not doing that shit anymore. You know.
So after the taping ended, this girl Aya was like, "Hey, I just wanted to be on TV and try to get money out of you," and then that was like, did she just come clean and tell you like, "I was just doing this to be on TV"?
Not she pointed it out where she would just like where she was just like, it seems like you're not helping me, and I just wanted to just to see what she was like, you say that you're so busy, but you can't even help me when I need help. She didn't say about the television part, but that's what I think she wanted, because that's where it was heading to.
She wanted money.
You know,
She hit you up.
yeah.
What was the last?
So I'm thinking what I'm thinking was, it was basically about just wanting to be famous and to be on the show, and pretty much that's really was what it was about. That's what it was about. That's all it was. She really didn't. I don't think she really cared about me. She just lied on TV and said, "Oh wow, I like you a lot, Caesar, and this is our cake together." And I think it was just a bunch of bullshit.
What was the last time
Yeah,
he hit you up for money?
man, probably about like 3-4 days ago.
3 or 4 days ago. And what
Yeah, three.
money for?
She really didn't say specifically. She was just like, "Hey, I need some help. So can you help me? I need like $3,000." And I'm like, "Well," I was like, "Hell no."
She said that after she told you that she wasn't interested in you, and like that she basically.
Yeah,
So she
yeah,
then hit you up 3 or 4 days ago to ask for money after.
yeah. And said that we were in a relationship, and we were in no relationship.
So when she needs money, then she'll say you're in a relationship, and start flirting with you. Yeah. What about Maria?
Yeah,
What was the last time Maria asked you for money?
man. It's been a long time, like about 4 months, 3-4 months ago, man. I haven't even talked to her, so I don't have. She doesn't. There's no nothing. There's
Oh,
nothing.
gotcha. Now you get compared to David Murphy a lot, and I know you guys have been on the same sites. Are you friends with David? Like you guys?
Yeah, yeah. Me and David, we're pretty tight. Yeah, we're pretty tight. We're pretty tight together. So I think David's cool. Actually, I think David is actually a really good person. I don't know what the show depicted him as, but I think that he's a pretty good person. He's a good guy.
Did David get a fair edit on the show? I mean, is he who he is on TV, or was he?
I think that he.
Good.
I think he's a lot better person in person than on the show. I don't know how his. I really didn't watch too much of his season. I watched a little bit of it, but I just think that he's better in person.
Okay. Did did Lana catfish him? Did she scam him?
No, I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, that's just my point of view. I really don't think that Lana did catfish him. I don't know what was going on with that part, but I think he could have. I think he could have found someone better than what he had. You know, that's just my point of view. I mean, I have nothing against the brother, but I think he could have found somebody a lot better. And now I feel like he can learn from his situation, and he can do a lot better, and actually find somebody that he can love. Because now that I learned from that, now I'm looking for women in the United States. I'm not going abroad. I'm not going to another country, which I will be going to Brazil at the end of this year, because my mom, she's getting old, and my mom was born there. So we're going to go to Rio, and my family stays there. And so we're going to go down there and live there for about a couple of months, probably like 3 or 4 months.
I mean, are you talking to another girl right now? Any someone new?
No, no, right now it's I'm not talking to anybody. I'm still single right now. All I'm doing now is just working out, lifting weights, running on my treadmill, and that's it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, take a break. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
understand. So, like, what is the plan then? Are you doing more reality TV? Are you doing any more 90 Day Fiance? What are you working on now?
Well, what I'm doing now is I have other shows that I'm going to be on. I can't really say what show it is, but there are other shows that I'll be on. And so I'm pretty much going to be worldwide. You know, I'm not going to be really held down to each network. I'll be going on different networks every year. So, you know, TLC, they're always my family. You know, that's where I got to tell my story. And, you know, I give a big shout out to them because, you know, they let me sit there and they let me tell, you know, which everybody might think it's a lie or they might think it's fabricated. They actually let me tell my real story about me finding this person, because if I didn't do it and then I would have just left it alone, then she would have just been gone forever and nobody would have known. And there's a lot of men out there that do that, actually go online and do that. So I'm just not riding on TLC and just riding and doing a whole bunch of TLC stuff, you know, because they'll always be there for me. But I like to go on different networks and do more things and just kind of like collaborate and just be out there. But I have signed other contracts, but I can't tell you what show that is. But everyone will get to see it when everything opens up, and I will put it on my Instagram and let you guys know what show I'll be on. But I am on different networks right now, so you'll be seeing me everywhere.
Because everyone in the comment section saying it's Naked and Afraid. Is that true?
No, not really. No, not really. It's not. It's almost that one, but it's not.
Is it Survivor? Are you going on Survivor? Or...
I don't know. I can't say because I already signed a contract already, so I can't really say on that.
Okay.
But I will be out there. You guys will see me on different stuff.
Okay. Now, what about? So you're not under an NDA right now with TLC because you're done.
No, not that I know of. No, not that I know of. I'm not, because what I did was I did my year. My year is up, and then I just do guest appearances. So if they ever need me like on the show, they'll call me and let me know. But that's really about it. You know, I don't have no beef with them.
So now you watched last season, and I saw your cameo at the tell-all. So do you think, and the idea was that, do you think anyone else was getting scammed is basically what I want to ask. Like, do you think that there's any scamming going on between Usman and Lisa?
Between Usman and who else?
Baby girl Lisa. Like, did you watch that storyline?
No. You know what? You know what? I really don't. You know, after I did that, I kind of really didn't watch. I'm not like a TLC person. Like, I watch everyone's season. I really didn't see everyone's season. Like, if somebody asked me about it, then I'll take a look and go on YouTube. But I don't really watch it like that.
If you did have to date a girl that you were on 90 Days with, or was in your season, or even past seasons, is there any girl that, like, who would you consider if you had to pick one?
If I had to pick one about what? Repeat it, because you kind of froze.
To date, like, if you were going to date one person that was been on the 90-day franchise, who would you pick?
Oh man, who would I pick? That's a good question. I don't know. I have no idea. That's a good question. I'll say I don't know. I'll say I don't know. They'd have to pick me. But I think all of them are beautiful. Okay. Even Angela. I think Angela's beautiful. You know, Courtney's beautiful. I think Darcy's beautiful. Her and her sister. I think they're all gorgeous. So, you know, I can't. It'll be so hard to say which one it is, but I think they all look hot.
Okay, but maybe Courtney or Darcy. Is that what you're saying?
Probably Angela too.
Or Angela. Is there any one of those three that is more than the other?
No, I love all of them. Okay. I mean, you know, but I mean, I wouldn't sit there and just send them tons of messages like, you know, I'm ready to date you guys, but you know what I mean.
Gotcha. Okay, but you haven't reached out to any of them. Like, have you ever reached out to any of the girls from the show?
No, I haven't. You know, I'm just pretty cordial with all of them. I'm not like a stalker. I'm not like a person that, even though that we're all on one show together, I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna just like get on them and no, I'm not like
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because it sounds like Darcy. Darcy in the comment section. I think Darcy and Caesar. That's what they're trying. That's,
that.
I'm a little surprised saying Angela. So you're attracted to Angela. You think she's hot?
No, I just think that I think that she has a good personality, even though that that everybody thinks that she's a little mean and upset, but she's actually a sweetheart in real life.
Okay.
Even though they see her on the show, but she's a good person.
Now I've been asking people.
And, oh,
What?
I hear somebody saying Yolanda. you know,
Yeah.
the thing about it is, all right, now Yolanda, right? I only sent her a message because I felt like somebody told me she was getting scammed or something like that. So I felt, I really felt bad for her. So I reached out to her. That's all it was. It wasn't really, it wasn't really me trying to try to date her or anything, but I really wanted to sit there and try to help her, which she probably thought it was. And I did not know that once you give somebody your phone number, another cast member, that you're dating already. I had no idea on that.
Once you give someone your phone number, what? What does that mean?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that once you give someone your phone number that you're dating already.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so you gave your number to out because you did watch her storyline, right?
Well, no. Someone told me. Somebody told me about her storyline. So what I did was I felt pretty bad for her, because I understand about that scamming stuff. So I was like, somebody says, "Hey, go talk to her and see if you can help her." So I was like, "Yeah, let me do that." So then that's actually what happened.
Would you date
But
Yolanda?
I want to.
Are you attracted to
No,
her?
no, I'm not attracted to her, but I think that she's a really good person. I think she's a good person, and I wish her the best. But no, I wouldn't. I mean, and I love all women, but I think that no, I don't even think that she. I think that I'm not really her type anyway.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I got Caesar's number. We're not dating. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, I'm just joking. Um, so I've been asking everybody. This has been a hot question. So, would you ever consider starting an OnlyFans account?
Yeah, I would consider doing that.
Are you planning on doing that?
I'm planning on doing that. I'm planning on doing like a lot of things, but I just gotta wait till this Corona gets started, gets done and over with, because I heard that there's like different phases to it. So I'm figuring that I'm just gonna have to just wait it out.
Okay. So we might see you on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You're gonna, okay. Now, did you get Did you have? What about Aya? Did you have sex with Maria or Aya? These girls that you're talking to, is this just them asking you for money? And I mean, is that not how it works?
No, well, I didn't have sex with any of them. We just kind of, just kissing and talking, and that was really about it. It didn't get down. I didn't get there to expect to get intimate, really intimate with them. That wasn't my thing. My thing was there to actually build a relationship, get to know the person, build memories, kind of start something special, And unfortunately, people want to take advantage of you, and that's how it goes.
Just kissing, just kissing. Is it?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had sex, Caesar?
Oh man, I think man, it's been about I'll say about like 4 or 5 years around there.
4 or 5 years, and
Yeah.
that wasn't with someone from the show.
No, no, that was baby mama.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So Caesar's ready. Yeah, you're gonna meet a good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now all I'm built on is just testosterone and yelling at the gym and running as hard as I can like a track star on the damn treadmill, tearing them damn wheels up.
I bet. Yeah. A lot of pent up energy. Yeah, and you take it out in the gym. I get it. Okay. So I ask everyone this too, because I like to expose this, and we've been exposing this by asking this question to everyone. So, uh, how bad have the haters been, and have you received any death threats?
You know what? My thing is, to all the people out there, they've been really nice and courteous to me, and I haven't received any death threats or anything, but I do appreciate the kindness that everyone's been giving me. I appreciate everything that everyone's been telling me, try to keep moving forward. Some people think that I'm stupid for what I did, and some people still think that I am trying to get back with Maria and stuff like that. But no, I learned from that, and I learned that, the other person has to give 50%. You have to give 50, the other person has to give 50. You can't just give 100. And I learned from that, and I won't ever make that mistake again, And so, like I said before, I don't have any hate or animosity against anybody. I'm not there, and I'm not hurt. I just learned from it, and that's it. Because remember, there's always another woman that's replaceable. You can replace, even though you got that one, I got her, I can replace her, and I can get somebody that really can actually treat me right and treat me the way I want to be treated.
Yeah. Okay. They're saying that you should smash Larissa. Do you think Larissa is hot? Do you know what that one is?
Which one is that one?
I think that's the one, because I'm probably just as bad as you are with this, but I think that's the one that dated Colt, if I'm right. Do you know who Colt is?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's beautiful too. Yeah.
But really, Angela's your first choice. Yeah.
Well, I don't really have a first choice.
You're going to let.
Yeah, I really don't have a first choice. I'm just saying that I think they're all beautiful, but Larissa's beautiful too,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I think she's beautiful too, Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, what cast? I'm going to answer. We got 8 minutes left, but what are the cast members that you keep in touch with? Like, who are your friends?
Oh man, Tom's my friend. Ash is my friend. Oh man, there's so many names, man. Soldier Boy is my friend. Pretty much, I can't name so many. All of them are pretty much all my friends. Pretty much, yeah. They're all of them my friends. We all keep in touch.
All right. I'm going to try to get to some of these. Dom, you're looking quite dapper today. Caesar, you deserve better. That's.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Let me just get to these. What about your NDA with TLC? You're not. We answered that one. Thank you, Lulak. I don't know what this means. 90 Days Singles. This is my friend Joyce. Is there a show called 90 Days Singles, or is this?
I don't know. I didn't really hear it. It could be. I'm not sure. But I don't think I'm on that one.
Okay. Sorry, Joyce. See, do you have a child?
Yeah, I have a little girl. She's going on 8, and she's in Muay Thai kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She's been doing it since she was like 4 years old, and she's won, I think, about like 6 or 7 tournaments.
Okay. Is that new information? Did you not explain that on the show?
No, I didn't put that out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Joyce is a super fan. So, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh, 90 Day Singles was a joke. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't really watch the show, so I don't know how many spinoffs there are. Okay. Good joke. Sorry, guys.
They should have one. They should have one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even get the jokes because I'm so behind on this show. Are you still working at the spa?
Yeah, I'm still there. Yep. I'll be there on probably, I think, on the 1st of July.
Do you believe that David really spoke to Maria? David is a player.
I think a long time ago, before that we were even on the show, I think that they probably spoke online. That's what I'm assuming.
Do you have any regrets from your 90-day experience?
No, no, I don't. I don't have any regrets. I think that it was better for me to do it because I got it out there and everybody knows now. So I don't have any regrets.
Smash, marry, or friend zone. So you got to pick. It's Darcy, Angela, and Yolanda. One you got to have sex with, one you have to marry, and one you can just be a friend with.
I say, oh man, that's a hard question. I'll say I'll pass. I'll pass on that one because I don't want no heat.
You want no heat? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want no heat. I'll pass on that one.
Okay. All right. Um, he said 3 months ago was the last time you spoke to Maria, correct?
Yes.
Show us your.
About four, it's going on 4 months now.
Okay. He did just show this. The kitty, if TLC put a 90-day single show, would you be a part of the 90-day single show if that was a thing?
Um, I might be. I'm not sure though. I would see what was going on first.
Do you still ride your bike or do you get yourself a well-deserved car? You don't have a car?
I have, yeah. Well, I just bought a car and it's getting shipped to me. It's a 2016 Mercedes, and I'm getting that shipped to me. But I still ride my bike in the meantime because I had some problems years ago about my DUI. So now I'm just getting my license back, and I just bought a car and they're shipping it to my house.
Okay. This is from Dana. Does the site pay Maria for being an influencer on the site? Do they take a portion of the money that you send her?
Oh, are they talking about the Anastasia site?
Yeah. So,
No, I don't think so. I'm not really sure about that because I really didn't ask her about it. But I think she just stopped getting on the site altogether.
okay.
Because once it was out there and then the site found out, then I think they were trying to get on her about that. So I think she no, I don't think she's on there anymore.
Okay. But yeah, obviously the site, I'm sure they give her a percentage of the money is, I mean, obviously they take their cut.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'm just assuming. But when was the last time you spoke to your ex? Are you talking about Maria? Is this your baby mother?
Yeah, but I speak to them all the time because I always got to speak to my daughter. So I speak to her probably about like every other day or every 3 days.
Now, is she with someone new?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hope she is.
Okay. Okay. No chance of you smashing the ex, what? The baby mother, right?
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay. That's over. Just
no. We try to get new deals now.
yeah, we're moving on.
Yeah. What are my future plans about dating? My future plans about dating is somebody that just wants me for me. That's all it is. I don't really care about looks, how their body is, what color they are. I just want them just for me. That's it.
Yeah. No sex for 5 years. I mean, don't worry about the body. We're gonna get you back in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about being on 90 Day Fiance?
My favorite part was that they let me tell my story and that they picked me. And that was my favorite part.
Okay. Is this in Spanish? Do you speak Spanish?
No, but I love them too.
Okay.
From Venezuela, I love you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you like your rap? I don't know what that means. Do you?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
Urax? What is Urax?
I don't know. Usually the drunk questions come in later at night. You got to join us for Dom.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. What is that? Whatever it is, I like it, I guess.
Sounds fun. We're gonna Google it. Guys, thank you so much. We got 10 seconds. But Caesar, thank you so much for coming on, man. This was great. I really had a lot of fun, and I hope we got to clear a lot of things up.
Yeah, and you know what? And from now on, and I wanted to say one last thing. From now on, whatever Maria puts out or whatever